science communication, we realized that this is the domain where we have to start a process of learning, and this learning has to be done together. And why do we have to learn? This is the question which comes to the mind of many of the people. Why should I learn? Because I don't know. But then, when you want to communicate, you should keep in mind that you're not going to be there with the reader to tell what you thought about, what you're thinking, and what you want to communicate. That's where the challenge lies. So we thought we should have a forum where people will come and share their expertise of how they evolved as the writers, as the good writers, research writers. And of course, another difficulty which comes is that when you say science communication, there is a tendency to think you want to talk about physics or chemistry or biology. Actually, what we are talking is how to communicate your research independent of the field in which you belong to. So we finally wanted to coin the word, this is to discuss about communication. And this is why we are here. This discussion would be to represent our work, represent our research with the aim of communicating to the readers. And the reader could be anyone. And that's what is the aim of this club. So thank you for being here.
I would like to compliment Dr. Sai Baba to come up with this initiative. And I'm sure that with all of your support, this would be extremely useful to help us in communicating not only the research or science, but also during disaster time, during different time, whether we have an effective communication. Because many times we know that there are several examples, though we have the information, but still we are losing lives.
There was a time when I used to think that if you know English, you are a global citizen. Till I went to Paris, Moscow or somewhere, then I realized whether you are English PhD or anything makes no difference. You are an unpad fellow on the streets of those cities. So communication is not trivial at all. Some professions have learned the art of communication. How you communicate. It's not the language. Business courses, they know how to communicate. They can convince you that you take this product, you will live for next 200 years. And you will be absolutely no idea that this is a total fraud. You get convinced. We always used to have a joke at the insurance agent. Insurance agent tells you that you are most likely to die tomorrow. So if you want to give protection to your family, you better take the insurance policy and pay this much money. So at the end of the day, I get convinced I am more likely to die tomorrow than after tomorrow and pay him the money for doing that. It's an art. Right? So they have also been using communication methodologies very effectively. It's not only the language, the way in which you put, the way in which I tell you, you start agreeing with it, whether you agree with it or not really. Professionals like us, scientists, any research and economists or anything, we have a problem. We don't know how to communicate outside our own community. If you are at equal level, I tell you, I give a seminar, maybe the best seminar in the world, but the moment I outside and say that, they'll say, what nonsense, this fellow is rattling. We are very poor communicators. This is no matter of the world, except a few. There are always exceptions. And unfortunately, communication is more like an exception rather than as a rule. Communication is to everyone as per his needs. Don't give it to everyone. No, it's as per his needs. As per his capacity to absorb. Don't give him more than what is required. I hope that this initiative by Niaz will take us forward in communicating what needs to be communicated to the person who needs to understand the subject. And in the process, we also learn the art of communicating, art of survival.
When you ask the question how, actually there are 3 different kinds of hows. Sometimes it may be epistemological, sometimes you wanted to discuss about the process, sometimes you want to discuss about the methodology. But one big difference between why and how is, the how is very powerful, but dispassionate. There is no connotation in the how between your intentions. Okay? Whereas the why constantly brings back the question of your intentions. Okay, your goals. But whereas in the how, it is very dispassionate. Many answers to why, in fact, actually when you look at it very carefully, you are not answering the question why, but you are answering the question actually how. Although we might put a question like why the sky is blue, we are not actually answering the question why the sky is blue, but we are asking the question how the sky looks blue. Yeah. Now let me come to 3 W's, which in academic science we almost never touch. When, where, who. We might be talking about association of a certain idea in science with a person in the beginning, but as the science evolves, such associations are put in the background. In science, you are not really interested in when, where, and who. Okay. But in public communication, this can become a very powerful tool. We are not doing this communication exercise to persuade. Okay. The very angle in which you are going to look at this as persuasion will lead you into communicating in a particular way, which will not earn you trust. You will be constantly seen as, no, watch this guy. That fellow is trying to brainwash you. That's what is going to lead. What we should be doing is 2 things. One, because we are experts in certain area at different levels. Okay, I am not an expert in Newton, but I know much more than most of the audience that we are going to have. So we are communicating our expert knowledge in a simple way to them. So there should be this part. There should be no doubt about it. The second is listening. Listen to their arguments. Okay, so listen to their argument. There will be 2 kinds of situation. One, there is a logical flaw in the argument, point and go. Okay, the second is complete misunderstanding, because the kind of word that we have used.